let's do a quick Diceomancer run before we do it. We're playing Barbarian. When the combat starts, increase mana pool capacity by 1 and heal 1 d8 HP. So we get some options there. I'm gonna change the game to Diceomancer because I don't know if I have. And we're hitting play. Take one of these helpful items with you. Okay, so I get 1 relic. I got some poop. What a great way to bust into 2025. Get some poop. Okay, apply 3 dice cheat minimum to everyone, which means that everybody will roll the lowest possible roll that they can roll with whatever dice that they decide to roll with. Who knows what that dice will end up being. I like going towards these anvils because they are upgrades for what you have in your deck. So here I've got some pretty basic cards in my deck. I've got stone axes that I can cast that are wild, where I could instead of spending the mana cost, I can attack them using my health and take some damage. I believe it is 2 damage since they are 1 mana each. And also, I'm not playing on Ascension. Gain less HP from short rest. I could deal with that. That's perfectly fine. So we don't get the active relic. It's just a thing of resetting your run. I shouldn't have done that. Oh well, it is what it is. What do we get at our first shop? We got, after paying 1 colorless mana, apply 1d6 vulnerable to a random enemy. So it's like a 50, it's like a chance that they'll take 50% more damage, I believe. When enemy's health bar is depleted, gain some block and some temporary power. I really like this relic in a way, so much so that I'm gonna use the 1 dice in the shop to change the value of the 8 to a 3, because I can't afford $8 worth of a random relic. I can afford $3 worth of it though. When you lose HP, add a colorless mana. Unfortunately, I don't have any more 1 die to use on that, but that one would have been pretty good as well. I'll go ahead and leave the shop, because I should leave the shop, and then we get a free upgrade. I'm gonna use it on our Javelin card, so that way it'll just deal more damage. There's this effect on it called Vengeance, where if we have a certain amount of injury that we've taken, we can draw 2 cards whenever we cast this card. I'll kind of show off how that works whenever we get into our first battle right here. So, we're up against this furry little freak. All right. I'm not going to cast this card using any mana because I would need to right-click one of these cards, burning it, basically like sacrificing it. Instead, I'm gonna cast it using my health. So with this class, you don't take it immediately away from your health bar, but as a number called injury. Now, whenever you end your turn, you take that injury, and then your injury is halved. So if I end my turn with 2 injury, I will receive this 2 injury. To deal with that, I'm actually gonna right-click a big meat here, so that way I get a fire mana, so that way I can eat a big meat, and then my injury goes away. And fortunately for me, I have a card version of the 1 die, so I'm gonna use that on any number that I see on screen, the enemy health bar, and roll that to any number between a 1 and a 6. Unfortunately, it was a 6, so highest number that I could have rolled for this guy. This guy's a douchebag, so whatever, you know, it's fine. We're gonna throw a javelin. So since we took 5 damage from this guy, it goes into our injury pool. We haven't taken that yet until we hit the end turn. But since we have Vengeance 4 and Injury 5, if our injury is higher or equal to our Vengeance, we get an additional effect to it. So whenever I cast this card Javelin here, since we're at a 5 on our injury, we'll get to draw 2 cards. So I just threw a Javelin at him, did crazy damage, got some extra cards, and then bam, bam, I just get to cast those based off my injury, not even based off of my mana there. We'll be doing a lot of that. I'm not psyched on any number of these cards, so, and there's a bunch of effects on them that, frankly, I don't want to have to read off or think about. So I'm gonna go ahead and skip, and we're gonna make it a little bit simple. I passed by a blacksmith. The old smithy is all sweaty, pounding iron intensely. He is so absorbed, mumbling, "I gotta create the world's thinnest sword blade." I'll help out. Sure. It's a check 12. It's like a D&D roll. So I roll a D20, and if I roll a 12, I win. Otherwise, I lose HP. I lost HP. After a solid day's effort, I managed to forge a sword, but the old blacksmith isn't satisfied and casually set it aside and decided to start over. He hates my sword. I'll roll again. I rolled a 4, even worse than an 11. I'm doing terrible and losing health in the process, but I've gotta gamble. After a solid day's effort, I managed to forge a sword. The sword looks incredibly unique, with a blade so thin that it seems like it's not there at all. The blacksmith looks at it and says, "It'll do. Thanks, young one. Take this sword and I'll forge an even thinner one later." What a great sword! And now I get a new card called a monosword. So, I can cast this. Target enemy loses 9 HP, and I apply some bleed. You probably get how bleed works. Bleed just works. I might try to give it an upgrade, but I think after I do a particularly difficult fight. So we're gonna do this particularly difficult fight against a goblin with a gun, and we'll see how things go from there. Probably apply some bleed pretty early to it is a good call. So we'll go ahead and do this. Do some monosword. He's got some bleed. He's gonna take some damage. Very nice. We also got, it had an effect called Phantom. So Phantom gives you a clone of the card you just cast, but at -1 mana. So we got a cheaper version of monosword that we can hit him with to apply another set of bleed, another set of damage. First things first, I'm gonna hit him with the stone axe here, because I can cast this without mana. And we just dealt one of his health bars down, so we're hanging out, and our mana pool capacity has increased. I'm gonna right-click this big meat, and I'm gonna hope for a fire mana so I can cast this monosword again. It's a 50-50, and I lost. He missed. He just couldn't hit me, man. He just couldn't hit me. All right, let's go ahead and hit him with maybe a big meat. Just kind of heal that out. And then use this. And then this has exert, so if I use it, it'll remove it from this combat. I don't really want to do that before I've gotten my 2 cards, because I don't have the injury right now to cast this and get 2 cards. I only have the injury to cast it and knock his health bar down. And just knocking his health bar down doesn't seem like good enough. He did hit me on that one, though. So I'm in a little bit of trouble. Let's go ahead and hit him with a stone axe move. Again, we're just casting this from our health bar, which is why we're at injury 20. A little concerning, but we'll find a way to deal with it. I'm gonna hit him with a monosword. And then we're gonna right-click this. And we got green mana, which is unfortunate. But we can right-click any card, which is why I'm right-clicking a monosword, so that way I can cast a monosword here. And then you're thinking, oh my god, he's gonna take 20 injury. No, he's not, because I got a 1 die. I'm gonna use that on the injury, lowering it to a 6, which is a lot more manageable. That's 14 injury that I got rid of just because I decided to use the 1 die there. That's kind of the loop of this little build. It's that I apply a lot of injury to myself, and then I use cards that have stuff like Vengeance to get more cards that I can cast, applying more injury to myself, and then I can 1 die my injury away. I'm just gonna hit him with another bleed, because I can. And we'll go ahead and just knock his health bar down to nothing. I'm fine with taking 5 damage. And he missed, and he bled to death. So, we're hanging out. When combat starts, add 2 sleight of hand cards to your deck. I do like that, because it just gives you like a free card that you can cast, and you can discover another sort of card. A magical dice card. Very nice. Wonder, when drawn, add a mana. If remaining in hand when turn ends, add another mana. All right, we can do that. What is this? Sleepy Sleep Plus. Heal 20 injury. Well, I kind of have a way to deal with my injury just through the 1 die. But it's interesting to know that this is here. And I don't know if I've ever used something like that. We could wild growth, but I'm not super into that. Or mana pool capacity decreased by 1 and you gain 2 power, so you just do more damage. I'm not psyched on any of those cards, so I'm just gonna go ahead and leave it. I'm gonna go across here, get myself a free relic. When you cast a mono red card, add a fire mana. Oh, I like it. I like it. It's got major, like, berserker energy, you know? Gain 20 max HP, and then get muscle smash X 1DX. I find a cabin saying harder, better, faster, stronger. It looks like a small gym. More intriguing, it says free for newcomers. Wow. I'm not super duper psyched on muscle smash. But I could maybe deal with gaining 1 exhausted, because I can find a way to deal with this later. It's really tiring, but I think I'm much stronger. Feeling good. Feeling strong. Right, we get to upgrade a card. I think that maybe upgrading the Monosword makes sense, because all the rest of these are pretty basic cards, so we'll go ahead and get an upgrade for the Monosword. And then you can actually upgrade something again if you have a little bit of cash, so I'll upgrade a Stone Axe to deal like 3 more damage. Why the hell not? Sounds very nice. Let's go down, just because we can. Gain 2 power, and this is wild, so I can cast this with my health. This is probably something I'll pick up. When an enemy's health bar is depleted, gain 2 haste. So haste makes it so whenever you cast a card, you'll draw a card. When an enemy's health bar is depleted, gain 4 luck. So luck will make it so whenever you roll a dice, you roll higher numbers. And I'm not even thinking about junk cards. This just adds a bunch of trash to your hand, which is like emblematic of adding a trash can to your deal. All right, we're going for that 1 card that's gonna make us more powerful, and then is also going to be something that we can cast from our health pool. I'm out of here. There's some, I don't know, there's some weird cult shit. I'm thrown off by this picture alone. Get me the heck out of here. 3 relics, what do we get? After using the 1 die, gain some block, so anytime I use the 1 die, I get some block, kind of nice. At the start of my action, gain 4 block, not bad. These are all a bunch of block-based cards, it looks like. And then this is an active effect. When an enemy's health bar is depleted, charge, requires 4 charges, gain 10 block, convert your block into evasion. An evasion is a check to see whether or not you just dodge it fully. Yeah, we go for that. This is just Slay the Spire. This is Slay the Spire if you could change any number on screen. Yeah, pretty much. I'll say that. All right, we got some sleight of hand, so we can discover some cards here. I'm gonna get Dice Cheat Min, so that way a dude's gonna roll, this guy right here, who's about to roll 2d4 on me. Well, he has Dice Cheat Min now, so he's gonna roll a 2. He's gonna roll a 1 on each of these d4 and only deal 2 damage to me fully. Because he's annoying, and I don't want to deal with that. Apply 12 weak to yourself. After initiating an attack, check weak. If fails, damage is half. Okay, so that's gonna halve my damage for a little bit, but I think I'm okay with it because it's a fragile card, and if I cast it once, it'll disappear forever, and I never need to worry about it again. This is something we can cast from our health, and we'll gain 2 power, so we're just more powerful now, which means that we can beat the crap out of this crow very easily. I'm gonna right-click that, and then I'm gonna start by 1 dying down my injury to a 5, and then I'm gonna eat this meat, so that way it's at a 3. Oh, hey, whenever drawn, add 1 colorless mana. So we got a little colorless mana there. Okay, let's throw a javelin at this guy, at this stupid bird here. Ah, this stupid goose made me discard one of my cards. Hated that goose. Okay, well, here's a cool thing about virtue cards. Whenever you right-click this card, it converts into a mana that it adds an extra mana to your mana pool capacity, and you get to draw a card. So I'm gonna right-click that after I use like a 1 die, so that way I will be at 5 mana. I'm not wasting a mana and overcharging my mana. But I'm gonna right-click this, that way I can get another stone axe, so that way I can prevent this crow from actually hitting me. And now we think about eating and stuff. Or maybe I'll steal some luck from this goose, so that way this goose will roll really low on its D4 rolls again. I don't know, man. I'm flying by the seat of my pants. T-minus 31 minutes. Do you want to see me go really fast? You guys want to see me go really fast at this game? To match up with the time spent? With the time going into New Year's here. That way I beat this run before New Year's starts. Is that a fun little challenge? Should we do that? Should we try to beat this run before New Year's begins? I've been explaining stuff, but I cannot. I cannot do that and instead just go crazy. Do it? I'm doing it. I'll do it. All right, let's do it. Okay, hand nerf. We'll go ahead and just hit him. I think we gotta right-click this. We'll right-click this as well. All right, we're taking some damage. That's okay. We are on Ascension 7, so things are a lot more difficult, but I believe. Do you believe? I believe. We're blitzing it. We're going fast. Now we are at 24, which means I'm gonna need to get a heal in pretty quick. The secret is just go for things that have wild next to their name. If it has wild next to their name with this build, you can cast it from your health. Go a lot faster. We'll go ahead and use this because it gives us extra power. I hate this stupid goose, man. All right, we're gonna go ahead and hit you. Right-click you. Bam. That's 1 goose down. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and hit our injury with that. Can I get a red mana, please? Nope, didn't get it. That's fine. We'll take 2. This guy's also going to deal a little bit of damage, but it's going to go into our injury category, so we're not too worried about it. Okay, we apply some vulnerable. And that way this guy will take more damage. What an asshole. He deserves to take more damage. And since we're super duper powered up, that went pretty dang quick. I'm going to go ahead and skip these cards. I didn't see anything with wild on it, so I didn't see anything that I loved. We can go ahead and gain more power whenever we use Wild Might. I like that. And then that just makes a cheaper version. I'm not really worried about being cheaper. I'm worried about doing more damage. That's what I want. We also are on Ascension 7, so yeah, I believe we gain less HP from short rest. That might be a little concerning considering we're at like half HP now. But it is what it is, man. You know, we are where we are. Okay, I gained some power. This guy's gonna deal damage after casting 2 more cards. We can find a way to deal with less of that. Cheesy Cheese! Thank you so much for the 5 gifted. Taking the Gamba. To see how much Valorant gave. Appreciate that. Hey, Valorant's being cheap here. But thank you so much, Cheesy Cheese. You're not being cheap. You're being wonderful. Appreciate you. Thank you. Thank you so much. From one cheesy to another. I hope that you're having a phenomenal start of your year. After casting 1 card, deal 11 damage. Yeah, I don't like this guy. It is a focus move, so if I get rid of his health bar, then he should be able to, I should be able to hit him without this all happening and hurting. Okay, we can go ahead and do Javelin here. That'll probably kill. Roar. Nope. Okay. Lucky Streak. I'm looking for some other stuff. Health force depleted. Gain luck. Gain temporary power. All right, let's see if we get... Yes! Okay. We need to lower this to a 3 or less. That's terrible. Give us a good roll. 3 or less. That's so unfortunate. Okay. Bad luck doesn't mean that we're not going to be able to beat this run before the new year begins. We're going fast mode, you know? It's just the way it is. Okay, vulnerable applied to all these guys. That's a great AoE effect. Let's go ahead and hit this guy. Okay, very cool. Go ahead and do that. And then hit you. That'll deal with that. Okay, and then we can... we'll hit this guy's health. Okay. Gonna steal some luck if we can. All right, we'll take 3 damage. And we're gonna take some hit in our injury, but we've got some shield because of cataphract armor. Love our cataphracts. Okay, we'll kill that guy. Get a... Yes, I was hoping for something attacky. Need something attacky, please. Okay, give me fire. Damn you. It is what it is. We take some damage. Ooh, that hurt. All right, little scared. Again, doesn't mean that we're not gonna be able to do this. Ooh, payback is good. Deal damage equal to your injury. Very good. Also do really like Pig Rush. All right, we need some HP. So we're just gonna sit there and do that. This is a big boss fight. So in this situation, hopefully you would have a lot of 1 dice. You'd be able to knock down this guy's health bar. In this situation, we're not able to do that. It is what it is, man. This guy's got some focus moves. I was really hoping for some fire mana there. It is what it is. All right, we'll go ahead and end that turn. He's gonna gain some power, which sucks. I was hoping that maybe I'd be able to knock this health bar out before that happened. It is what it is. We'll hit him with some vulnerabilities. Release the pig! Destroy him with the pig! A javelin! Phenomenal! Hoping that maybe we'd see another scorched earth. Great stuff. Okay, now we lower this to a 3. We keep going. What's this game's obsession with fighting birds? Birds are the lowest tier of creature. So, you know, just fight them. Just fight birds because they need to be fought. Oh, I took some major damage there. I think I'm gonna need to 1 die my injury down. I rolled a 1, so I'm hanging out. And then I'm also rolling that, so I'm double hanging out. And then I'm also stealing this guy's luck. Why? Because fuck him, I don't know. I don't even think that he does anything with luck, but you know, fuck this guy. I don't know, he doesn't deserve good things, man. I'm gonna hit him with a monosword. I'm gonna right click him. Gonna run another monosword. Get him with the stone axe. Okay. We haven't taken any injury, which is cool. And I think that we're about to be able to end this turn. I mean, he's about to bleed to death, so we're hanging out. After passing any check, gain critical hit at the start of your first 4 action. What is action? I don't know. That's a lot to read. Let's go for old coin. Exert your hand, draw cards. You know what? It's something that I can play wildly, so I can play all the other cards in my hand, and then I can get rid of my hand, getting rid of nothing, and then I can play that later. Deal damage to all enemies when picked up to delay the spread of purple mist or broken pencil. Broken pencil, so Horde is an effect where you're able to hold on to cards a lot easier. Like you can hold on to cards from turn to turn and stuff. So, pretty good to pick up. And I get a full heal whenever I enter the forest here. So we're hanging out. Let's go ahead and use this. We're gonna go ahead and start with the Mana Sword action. I'm gonna right click that and hope for I was hoping for a fire mana so that way I could play my Mana Sword. It is what it is. End turn. You know what? I'll keep the fire Mana Sword just in case. Okay, throw a pig at him. Throw an axe at him. He's dead. If your injury is greater than XP, gain 10 power. I do like that one, but I don't think I'm ready for it yet. That's a very good card. I'm not ready to take it on. I'll buy a red flask. It adds a fire mana. I like fire mana, you know? I often don't have the fire mana to play the Mana Sword like I want to, you know? So, I'm hanging out with that. It's pretty good. Discover one mono red card, you say. Increase mana pool capacity by 2, double the fire mana or a javelin. I think I'm going javelin mode because it'll make me draw more cards. You can play this also and get some more power. Also, whenever you hit this enemy, he gains his health bar back and loses his head. So, I don't know, whenever they say the sentence, don't lose your head, that guy didn't get the memo. We're gonna go ahead and 1-die our injury down to a 2, and then we're gonna nerf our injury by a 3, just fully eliminating our injury so that way we don't take any damage. We're gonna go ahead and play Scorched Earth. We're gonna hit him with the Stone Axe, hit him with the Stone Axe. At this point, we right-click Big Meat, and then we exert our hand because we don't have a hand. And then we play Javelin, and then the fight's over. Fool's Luck. Oh, I love this card, the Stupid Way. It's a wild card, and you just draw more cards. So, one of the best cards in the game, in my opinion. In fact, it's getting an upgrade immediately, so that way we draw 4 cards instead. There is also Fight to Live upgrade, but that just lowers the mana cost by 1. No thanks. No thanks. Now, this does more damage. I'm more into this. I'm more inclined to do this. Oh, God, we have like 20, what is it, like 20 minutes until the new year? All right, I might need to speed things up with it and explain a little bit less. Okay. Red Mushroom. I do like Red Mushroom. All right, I'll do Red Mushroom. We just get mana from that. I like Red Mushroom. All right, we're going for upgrades. We'll go ahead and upgrade our flask, and also we can't afford that. That's fine. Okay, we're going to a campfire, but we don't need any health anyway, so we're just not gonna deal with that. I'm going back, and then I'm going up, so that way I can get an upgrade to one of my cards. We'll figure that out. Okay. Phenomenal. God. Okay, I'm not loving any of the cards I have because none of them apply like vulnerabilities or anything like that, but I'm gonna go ahead and just lower this stupid wizard's health. I hate him because he counters cards. So he's gonna counter this card right here. That's why we're gonna play Sleight of Hand because it's a free card and it does nothing. And then we're just gonna beat this wizard's ass. He's a douchebag. And then we're gonna right click that, take 2 damage. And then whatever, man. He's gonna roll 2d20 in 1 turn and maybe destroy our entire life force. It's gonna suck, but it is what it is, you know? Let's go ahead and cast Javelin. And then he's not able to counter anymore. Now we get to cast this. And now we just go Scorched Earth on his ass. Throw a pig at him. Okay, we get some more money. I hate these guys. This guy right here with his burning bombs he throws at me. If I cast anything that doesn't target him, he just casts a burning bomb at my ass and it sucks. 11 injury. Wild, man. Wild stuff. The sort of deal that really is just like, God, I really need to play my 1-die, huh? And it sucks because right now my 1-die, I don't have too many charges of. Like, I wish I had more charges of it. It's what it is, though, you know? Scorched Earth. The unfortunate thing about Scorched Earth is that it does affect me as well. It makes me very vulnerable to attack. So So I'm a little bit scared to use it, but, you know, not so scared that I'm not gonna use it, right? We're gonna go ahead and hit that guy. We'll right-click this, and then take that 40 down to a 6. And right-click that. Go ahead and cast that, so that way we get more stuff. And then throw a javelin at him, and this fight's over. Back, skip, gold, whatever. This is what we're talking about. We're ramping, okay? We're gonna try to beat this before I hate both of these, but I'm gonna take the star. Basically makes me change a number to a D20. It sounds amazing. It's fine. We're gonna get an upgrade to our red mushroom, and then also a stone axe because we can afford it, and then we leave. Okay. What do we have? Like a 14 minutes to beat a whole run? Oh God. Okay. All right. We're gonna do it. We're gonna do it though. We get some mana through that. Maybe we will too. Maybe we will. Okay. I'm gonna right click both of these, and then I'm gonna cast this. And then I took some damage there. That's unfortunate, but it is what it is. Okay, we'll cast Scorched Earth. And chuck not a grenade, a freaking thing over at this guy. Get this guy dead. Throw a pig at this guy. Hit him with an axe. This fight should be over. Flail, I love Flail. I don't even need to read the rest. I love Flail. We charge the 1 die because we're at pretty good health. Now, I do hate this boss. This boss is just a little bit of a time sink. So he might fuck us up here. Basically, any single time we cast a card, he'll gain evasion and block. And he starts with 120 block, an amount of block that, frankly, I don't want to deal with. So I'm going to knock it out. We're going to go ahead and cast a little attack on you. We'll right-click these. And then, yeah, I think I'm just casting this immediately. That was terrible. We got a terrible roll. He is going to hit us for a lot, but it is what it is. We'll take some damage. Not the worst thing in the world. I'm just a little scared. Okay. The stupid way. All right, so he's not gonna deal that crazy damage to us anymore, which is very nice. Let's go ahead and cast Monosword on him. Deal some damage. Cast that on him. We're gonna do a little damage to ourselves, but we're gonna hit him. We're gonna pig rush him. I should have pig rushed him beforehand because it applies vulnerabilities, but that's okay. I should have cast Monosword because I just used a mana there. It is what it is. We're gonna win this red mushroom. We didn't win the red mushroom, but it's okay. Flow. We're not gonna think about that. We're not gonna think about that. I'm okay with thinking about that. All right, Tiger Claw. Grab him with a claw of a tiger. What I call my fist. Okay, phenomenal. And then we eat some meat. We're good. I'm gonna hold on to it because we should count how many times Cheesy says it is what it is. Hey, it is what it is, man. That's like a life motto right there. Combat starts, deal 1d12 damage to a random enemy and repeat 1d8 times. Loot cards are upgraded? I'll take Halo. Does that include... Oh, that's like anything that I've looted. Maybe? I don't know. It's pretty damn good is what it is. 'Tis but a flesh wound. But a flesh wound. I'm actually gonna leave these cards. You know what? I could take total disorientation, actually. I can deal with that. Okay, a little double-edged blade. It's gonna suck for me whenever I take damage, but not that bad. I'm gonna deal more damage. All right, what do we got? 10 minutes? 10 minutes to beat a Diceomancer run on Ascension 7? I think it's possible. What do you think? I think we just gotta go up and then across. Is that when successfully evading attack? Okay, I don't need to worry about drawing more cards then. Right click this. Not psyched on any of what I've seen here today. They fucking evaded an attack, huh? Alright. Go ahead and one die some numbers down then. Gonna apply some weak to us. Yeah, this guy is weak. This guy's weak ass. Alright, let's just end our turn. We're gonna hold on to these 3 cards. Because we've got Horde, so we're able to. Do we have any vulnerability based cards? Okay. This will deal some vulnerability if it hits. It didn't hit. Phenomenal. Okay, that missed too, I'm pretty sure. Alright, we're just missing all kinds of attacks right now. That's fine. We'll hit him with a red monosword. We have 40 injury right now. It's a good thing that we have a 1 die charge. Otherwise, we would be in so much trouble. Let's go ahead and do this. And then this. Impatient. Love impatient. Love being a little impatient, especially considering that I'm trying to beat this before the new year starts. Gotta be a little impatient, you know? Alright, we'll go ahead and hit him with this. And hit him with this. This should kill. Yeah. We'll go ahead and just use this here. Nom 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 nom. And no more injury. Look at that. It was looking like absolute death there for a second, and then it wasn't. Just a second later. All right. It's 2 minutes on this fight. If I can get the kill, which I can. Okay, payback plus. Deal your number of injury and damage. Very happy with that. Hate this guy, by the way. Is what it is, though. We're gonna go ahead and cast these because they're just our buffs. Cast those first. Do some damage to him and to myself. Is what it is. We're gonna go ahead and scheme against this guy because I hate the idea of him healing HP. That's insane. That's whack as hell. Oh, I should have done Scorched Earth before I did that. It is what it is. Now I'm like hyper aware of every single time that I say it is what it is. Y'all are sons of bitches, you know that? Oh my god, is that 93 fucking injury? That's a bit much, bruv, don't you think? I was hoping for the other one. Oh, well. It is what it is, man. It's actually 5 injury. Didn't you get the news? Ooh. 25. Wait, that's more than I thought. Maybe I should have waited a little bit longer before using that 1 die. This guy's got some power on him that I didn't realize. Either that or I just got weakness on me that I didn't realize. 49! That's crazy. I've never seen this level of damage actually before. It's kind of exciting. Something that applies some vulnerability and weak. It is wild, so I'll grab it. Do we have in 6 minutes? You think that we could do it? Oh, I don't know. When combat starts, summon a water element. Sure. Come on, give me paint. Give me paint. A whole bag of money. Nah, I don't need money. Modify a card. Ooh, anger. Anger on this guy. Well done. Relics. Started my action out of random mana. Ooh, a little nut. A little nut could be exactly what I need. A little nut. Oh god, we have 5 minutes? 5 minutes till the new year comes in? I don't know, I'm getting a little scared. It was a great relic that I just picked up and I just went over it, but now my one die is a D4. That's happening now. Okay. We cast on you and hope that we don't get countered. We didn't get countered. Phenomenal, man. We end our turn. And I hold on to these. Shoot me. I'll just hit you with a little payback. How about that? Okay, we can hit you. That'll deal some major damage. Dice curse. Sheep min. Okay, we'll cast this. I wish I could cast this on myself, but I can't. Okay. Was it 4 minutes? 4 minutes try to beat a run? Oh, man, I don't know. I don't want to break in the new year with a failure, but it might be a fail. Okay, we try. We try, though. I wish I had more attacks. That's what I'm missing right now. I need more attacks. Oh, no, wrong thing. Oh, well. One die, this down. One die, this down. And boop. And yep, Tiger Claw. Boop. We're good. Okay, give me something wild. That kind of works. You know what? Flail works better. If only you didn't take a shit earlier, dude. If I hadn't taken a shit, then I would have beaten this run by the time that, yeah. Look at that. Oh no. Okay, we flail. We just flail it out. Phenomenal. Good stuff. Okay, boop, and boop, and we're good. Impatient, I can deal with that. 2 minutes. Nope. Nope. Nope, well. Yeah, sure. It's gonna take extra time, but we are at the final boss. I wanna say that. We're at the final boss of this run. The question is, can we beat it? Can we beat all this in 2 minutes? And this guy has deadlock and you only use the one die relic one time per fighting him. And I think I have to use it on just making sure that I don't die to my own injury. Okay. Looking good. Okay, that's all pretty good. Maybe we get a water. We didn't. That's fine. Okay, javelin. Oh, fuck, no! No! Happy New Year, but no! I'm trying to win. Happy New Year, everybody! Oh, I was so close. I was so close. Oh no. I failed. Happy New Year. First boss of the new year. Oh man. Meanwhile, I'm just trying to speed run my way through this, you know? Trying to beat this before I hit New Year's, but you know, if it just doesn't work, it just doesn't work, you know? Look at this though. How fast after New Year can I win? Oh, that's something right there. All right, we'll eat our nut. Happy New Year Central Time. That's me. Oh man. Well, that's that guy dead. 1 minute after New Year, by the way. We are in 2025 on my end, and we are starting it out with a fishing. I'm fishing, baby. Oh, what a fun freaking run. Just try to speed run through. Dude, they were hitting me for like 40s and stuff like that. Like, I don't think I've ever seen my entry that high. That was crazy. I don't know what they were doing, but I was a little scared. Best way to start the new year. Happy freaking New Year. What a game. 44 minutes. Dude, imagine if I hadn't explained the goddamn thing at the beginning of this run, though. I would have done it. I would have done it with time to spare. Still fun. Thanks for hanging out.